Today I am angry, I am annoyed, and I'm probably gonna swear. So if you were gonna watch this video with your kids, maybe don't. Hi, I'm Nadine Thornhill, sexuality educator. Welcome to my series, Safe Sex Ed, where I teach every sex education module in Ontario's 2015 Health and Phys Ed curriculum. Now, if you watched the last video, you know that today is actually going to be different. I'm not really going to be teaching, I'm going to be doing something else. But before I do that, go down below, click subscribe, and then click the bell so you get notified when I have new videos. In the last video, we talked about the Ontario government's public consultation regarding the Health and Phys Ed curriculum, or more specifically, regarding the sex education components of the Health and Phys Ed curriculum. And in that video, I mentioned that they had posted this bit of information on the Ministry of Ontario's website. This is a PDF of the Ontario curriculum, grade 1 through 8, Health and Physical Education Interim Edition, reissued in 2018. And they say this: beginning in September 2018 and until a revised curriculum is issued, all health and physical education programs for grades 1 through 8 will be developed from the expectations outlined in this document. This document was last taught in 2014. So in today's video, we are going to discuss how this is sort of true, except not really at all. One of the biggest criticisms of the Ontario government's decision to repeal sex ed was that it was going to mean a return to the previous sex ed program, which was from 1998. And over the summer, the Conservatives sort of like dodged and weaved and tried to make it seem like, no, we're not getting 20-year-old sex ed. And so now they've released this, where they talk about how this document was last taught in 2014. And that is true. However, let's pop in and have a look. So most of what's in this document is from a version of the Health and Phys Ed curriculum that was released in 2010. That version of the curriculum was highly controversial because, like the 2015 version, it had updated progressive sex education. It was in many ways very similar to the 2015 curriculum, but there was a big public outcry, people freaked out, and so as a compromise, the government at the time, the Liberal government at the time, decided to pull out the sex ed components and embark on more public and specifically parental consultation and, do a revision, which took them 5 years, and that's how we got the 2015 sex ed curriculum. So what the current Conservative government wants us to believe is that our children are being taught from a document that is only 8 years old, and that this document was still being used 4 years ago. However, let's take a closer look, shall we? So we have basically all of the same strands that exist in the 2015 curriculum, except here, growth and development, that's different. What it is called in the 2015 curriculum is human development and sexual health. So here it's growth and development. Look at that, 1998. See page 132. And then we scroll down. Hey, look at that, growth and development from 1998. And here we see the overall expectations and specific expectations from 1998. I'm not a math genius, but I do know that the current year is 2018, and therefore 1998 was 20 years ago. And so when Lisa Thompson, who is the Minister of Education, claims or tries to make it seem like, oh, it's not such a big deal because we're only like rolling back to sex ed from 4 years ago or from 8 years ago, that is total bullshit. It is a complete dupe. This is sex ed from 20 years ago. Make no mistake. If the Conservatives had been, honest and transparent and consistent in their messaging around this repeal, I would still be pissed off. Obviously, I would still be pissed off. But at least I would feel like I could trust them to administer this consultation process, and I could trust them to make a good faith effort in terms of, revamping the curriculum. But stuff like this is so blatantly dishonest and is so obviously an attempt to try and fool people into thinking, oh, well, it's not that bad. It was, the sex ed curriculum is only actually 4 years old. It's just infuriating, and it makes me not trust them. I don't trust my government, and it's a really shitty feeling. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that this is actually what is going on. In the comments below, let me know if, you have trust in our current government, and if you are like me and you don't, let me know, what could be done to repair that trust or rebuild that trust. In my case, honestly, if, Lisa Thompson or Doug Ford came out and were like, yeah, sorry, we thought this was going to be a good idea and you would all like it, but you didn't, and so our bad. That would probably help a little bit, but that's not going to happen. Despite my irritation and swearing, I still hope you have a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye. You can help me continue creating free sex ed content by supporting me on Patreon. For as little as $3 a month, you'll get access to all sorts of goodies, so head on over to patreon.com/Nadine Thornhill or click the link down in the description below.